So Carlo, what are you going to talk to us about today?
Well, something that I hear very often in this park. But Einstein believed in God. So how can you not believe in God? Because the greatest scientist, who has ever lived, believed in it. And I did a lot of research and reading on that. And I like to say that we have preserved very well, they can easily be seen online, his writings on this subject. There were a lot in letters which he sent to many of his friends, and they are still available in the Tel Aviv Museum, I think it is, and there are plenty of copies all over the place, so they are really genuine. So first of all, which kind of God did Einstein believed in? All right, so let's take from his writings definitely what he did not believe in. And I'm reading from his writings: I cannot imagine a God who rewards and punishes the objects of his creation. A God, in short, who is but a reflection of human frailty. Can you understand that? Easy to follow. Is that God who punishes, who tortures, who wants to be worshipped, who wants to be obeyed, who wants to be feared? It is only a reflection of the worst aspect of humanity. Okay? So he says, definitely I am not interested in that God. Let's see something else. The idea of a personal God is quite alien to me. A God who has a personality. What have you done? I'm gonna do this to you, you naughty, naughty boy. And seems even naive. He calls the idea of a personal God naive. All right, so we know what he definitely did not believe in. So what did he believe in? What was he, not even believe, I would say, what was he attracted to? And here we go. I believe in Spinoza's God, who reveals himself in the orderly harmony of what exists. Okay, who reveals himself in the orderly harmony of what exists. Not in a God who concerns himself with faiths and actions of human beings. All right. So it's so what is Spinoza's God? All right. That we need to look at. Do you know a little bit about Spinoza's God? No. Spinoza was a great philosopher. I think he was in Holland in the 18th century. And his most important book on ethics starts with the words, a substance cannot create something which is alien to it. Okay? So he did not believe in a God outside the universe who has got nothing whatsoever to do with the universe. So let's for a moment use a physics parallel example. If everything is quantum, if originally, as we spoke in a universe from no thing, okay, if everything is quantum, you can have vibration, perturbations in the quantum field that create particles and then matter. But are those particles and matter separate from the quantum? No. They are just a projection part of that quantum field. Yes? So they can go through their existence, they can expand, but ultimately they disintegrate and they go back to the quantum field. And then again, other particles, other universes are manifested from that very quantum field. The Indians in the Vedas, they say everything is Brahman, one energy. Whatever you take out of it, whatever you create from it, the Brahman remains whole, complete, okay? And whatever you put back into it, the Brahman still remains complete, okay? this kind of vision was also in Taoism, Chinese Taoism. Everything is the Tao, is one energy. It manifests as the yin and the yang, okay, but which are two aspects of the Tao. And from this dance, the whole universe is created. The universe comes from the Tao, it is the Tao, and it goes back to the Tao, okay? So that is also what Spinoza was saying. It's not a separate God that shouts at you, that talks at you, okay? And the way to communicate with this presence is not through books and everything, but is through meditating in the beauty of nature. Yes? And as a student cosmologist, I can say that there is a lot of beautiful things to meditate on the universe. So it is a direct experience done through meditation, and the love of this beauty brings morality in you. You know, it brings, because you love beauty, you love harmony. You don't want to be out of harmony with your fellow beings and with the rest of creation. And creating harmony, creating love is what gives you the most satisfaction and brings you in contact with this absolute. So everything is divine, everything is the divine, you know, everything is quantum, everything is the Tao in different forms. That is the God of Spinoza. And I think that I wouldn't say, you know, Einstein believed in it like a kind of religion, far from it, but he loved the concept. You see, he loved that concept, and he says, I would be a lot closer to this concept than the concept of a nasty God that tortures people from eternity. So, I just will finish this simply saying, this is what Einstein believed in that, and remember, we are all one.